trying to drive while I'm fucking, I'm trying to record a video while I drive. So if you guys did not know, I am a security guard. I'm going to start doing some security vlogs just so you guys can see what life is about, because I honestly feel like I'm gonna get it fired. And the reason why is because it's some bullshit. So I would rather start my security, videos now. I live fucking 35 minutes away from this job. I'm gonna tell y'all a little background information about this job, because I didn't take y'all along the way like I said I was. And I applied to 2 different places and I got hired at both. It's just one of them I didn't complete my paperwork like that, so I had to wait for my ID because I lost my ID, you guys. Okay, just come back. We're always hiring or whatever. So I'm gonna go back to that one whenever I get fired from this one, or when I quit this one. This one is actually paying $2 higher than the other one. The other one I'm gonna get paid, I think, $10 or maybe $11 an hour. This one I am getting paid $12 to $14 an hour. It just depends on the days and what places I'm working at, because I'm always working at different places. I'm not working at just one location. I don't like being a type of security guard that does work at just one location. That's just boring to me. And a little behind the scenes or whatever. I already got dressed. I'm in my security uniform. You're supposed to wear, your uniform is not buttoned up yet because I'm not at work. Black slacks on, and I got black steel boots. So that's the casual outfit of a security guard. Now, I did bring some other stuff. I don't have no snacks because I ate some pizza before I came. So it's best to actually get snacks when you're a security guard, because you're going to be hungry, especially since, you're probably going to be smelling food and being around food anyways. And it's really hard to drive a stick shift, you guys, while talking to you. So, okay, let me tell y'all a little bit of background information so I can tell y'all the fucking tea. Now, I know that's what y'all came here for, the tea probably. Now, look. I've been working here for about 3 months now, okay, you guys? And I got this job off of, I don't remember, but I remember the next day after I applied, I think it was Indeed or Snag job or something. The day after, they called me and they was like, hey, you can start working tomorrow, you just need your security license. So boom, they sent me a site to where I could get my security license in probably about 2 or 3 hours, and I didn't have to go specifically to a class, if that makes sense. So I had to take a class online, which I did, and I completed, and I scored a good amount. So that was pretty easy. And then I also had to go get my actual security license, so I had to fill out a whole bunch of other stuff and pay $30 for it. You guys, I'm just fried because I should have realized how weird this security company was by how fast they hired me. They hired me the next fucking day. And beware of places that hire you the next day, because that means they're desperate. That means they hire anybody. And that means, something fishy going on here. And you gotta peep stuff like that. Okay, you guys? So I already have experience, thankfully, in the security realm, because I had multiple jobs before this one. I worked at 2 different other security companies. This is going to be the 3rd security company that I work for. And let me just tell you, okay? Let me just tell you. It's been going down, bro. The next day after I got my security license and all that type of stuff, he wanted to meet up with me. As soon as I met up with him, he made me fill out all this paperwork, and he did not do a background check, and I did not get drug tested or anything, which is pretty crazy to me, because 9 times out of 10 that's what happens with a security guard. So I was kind of iffy about that part, because I was like, you feel me? They're not that professional like I thought they was. I go and I look up their security company online, right? I looked at the reviews, and tell me why it's rated 1.0, you guys. I really didn't have to do much. The only thing I had to fill out was taxes and a couple of papers. After that, I left, and he sent me an address to go pick up a uniform the next day. and boom, I just started work. And I put it part-time, so I'm really supposed to only work 2 or 3 days a week, but he got me working 5, 6 days a week, and sometimes 7 at the most. So that's what I've been doing lately. And you know, security is a pretty cool job when it comes to certain things. It depends on where you work at and your hours. Okay, now I work overnight, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I'm just gonna tell you, boy oh boy, do you have to deal with a lot of shit. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. I barely have to deal with situations, but I have before, and I have encounters with people, and that's why I had to make this video. I had an encounter with this lady, bro, a couple of days ago, probably like 2 or 3 days ago, you guys. And she, well, like, I don't know the apartment codes to get into the apartments. They don't tell us that. So I'm waiting outside of the apartment complex at the gate, and she opens it up for me. I go inside, and I go in reverse and go back out, and she's like, oh, well, don't come in here too fast. Like, she honked at me when she went through the gate, and she yelled outside of her car, and she was like, what security company do you work for? Security here. And they was like, you're driving too fast in here. Keep in mind, you guys, it's not like no street. It's like damn near a cul-de-sac, but it's like not a cul-de-sac, if that makes sense. So I had to turn off the light, you guys, because it's a lot of shit going on that I'm not finna fucking deal with right now. So you guys are gonna see the me with the lights off. But yeah, like, I personally just don't want to deal with this shit, you guys, because none of this stuff was happening until that lady got into the works or whatever. She's like, oh, I'm best friends with the property manager, basically the person that owns the property. And she was like, you know, I'm gonna talk to her about this. And then boom, 2 days later, my boss just called me today, you guys, today. And he was like, you're not putting enough information, you know, on your daily reports, because you have to talk about what you're doing throughout the whole time you're there at your job as a security guard. You got to write down what you're doing every 30 minutes or every hour, or whatever the case may be. And me, I do that like every couple hours. So it got to the point where he said my daily reports are too vague, and I need to be more detailed out, just in case something happens, or yada yada yada. And then they were saying that they're not happy with my stuff, and it was like they complained to me about it or whatever. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? These people are crazy. Like, they're trying to make me lose my job. Like, she hates me because I was like, before, bro, they did not care about my fucking reports, bro. And I realized that this company, you guys, only has 4 security guards. They have another female and 2 dudes, and I'm serious, they don't have that many people working for them, and I didn't know that until a little bit after I got hired. And then when I read the ratings and the reviews for the security company, and it's rated a 1.0, right? A 1.0. So tell me why it is. I don't know. I don't know if it's good for me to have that I got fired on here. So I feel like, if anything, I should just quit. If you feel me, like, I literally should just quit. I'm still on the way there, you guys. I told you it takes 30 minutes. So this is just a little vlog and a little story time or whatever. You know, the cons of working a security job. Like, people can sit here and really have it out for you and lie to your boss or to your manager or whatever the case may be. They're gonna lie to them about you because they don't like you. Like, get over yourself, bro. They said I wasn't doing anything besides sitting in the car, because that's what I do, you guys. That's my duties. It's just me sitting in the car and being parked outside the leasing office. That's what he told me to do. He said I didn't have to go inside the gate. I don't have to patrol it like that. Yada, yada, yada. Now, all of a sudden, he's saying I gotta patrol it like that, which I don't understand why I have to, why I gotta do all that. And you know, I'm not getting paid that much. $12 to $14 an hour. I'm not getting paid that much to be sitting over here doing that much for security. I'm sorry. Like, no. But I'm probably getting paid higher than most people, because my other security guard job used to pay me $10 an hour. So this is actually a bigger step in my life because it's a higher amount that I'm getting, and I really like it, you know. And I got paid good amount. I get paid a good amount every 2 weeks or whatever. So that's not a bad thing. I'm not whining about the pay or nothing like that. I'm just whining about how these people suck, like, and they have it out for me because I've been working here for 3 months. So you gonna tell me that this whole 3 months that I've been working, y'all did not have a problem with my fucking reports, and now all of a sudden y'all got a problem with my reports? That just don't make no sense. Like, what the flying fuck? Okay, but yeah, you guys. So while I'm still on the way there, I'm gonna hit y'all up when I get there, and I'm gonna show y'all like a little bit of what I do. So you guys, this is why I would say that this security company is really unprofessional. Other security company, you guys, it was way much more easier, bro. Like, they had a security car. This one I have to drive around in my own car, and I bought a security light, which I'm gonna show you guys. I bought one, and my fucking outlets are out. My outlets in my car. So I had to look up a bunch of stores to find a fucking strobe light that is battery operated. So, and I have to change the batteries probably once every 2 weeks just because I use it so much. And I got this from a specific hardware store, bro, that I've never heard of before in my whole life. Bro, I had to do the most for that freaking strobe light because I know. People are real life crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. So this is how it looks. Nobody is behind me right now. So, you know, I use my own car. I come to the apartments. I gotta wait for somebody to bring me into the gate because they don't tell us the gate code. Thankful for me, the car just pulled up, you guys, behind me. They're about to let me into the gate. So, hopefully, honestly. So, I just look around for anything, like as in people, suspicious activity, you know, fires, any glass, you know, anything weird or out of the ordinary or any lights that's off. I have to report that. Look, I'm tired, you guys, because I ain't get no fucking sleep. They just opened the gates up for me. Usually, I go in the gate and then I'm just going to park on the side and wait for this car to pass by. Just because these people are snitches. So, basically, he's sitting over here telling me one thing and then saying another, and he's not telling me. I just don't want to keep dealing with, you know, my boss calling me and saying that something that I'm doing is wrong. It's just kind of irritating hearing that every once in a while. Like, imagine hearing that shit like once a week and you're like, bro, I didn't even get trained. Like, you guys, as soon as I got hired, he just sent me a location and just told me to put it on top of my car and just to, you know, once I put it on top of my car, then you know, just go to work. Like, all he said was I sit in my car and I just drive around. So I'm just looking at the apartments. I'm driving around the apartments right now. I'm literally looking for anything wrong with it. Now, I can go walk outside, but I'm a female and it's late at night, but I might do it just a little bit. But he sent me like an example of somebody else's fucking daily reports, and I have to kind of copy it. So it's kind of messed up because it's like, don't want to do it. But yeah, the apartments that I patrol is 2 apartments. I'm gonna show you guys the second apartment when I get there. I don't want people to see that I'm on the phone. So if I start acting weird, it's because of that. And they be mad because they don't realize how being a security guard is. Being a security guard does not mean that something's gonna happen, especially working overnight. That doesn't mean that something is gonna happen. all throughout the whole 8 hours of your fucking job. Like, for me, I'd say the most action at my job is around the time that I come up until, I'd say, like 12 or 1 a.m. And once it hits 12 or 1 a.m., you guys, that is when it's like packed and nobody's really doing too much. So once it hits, I say like 1:30 to fucking 6, it's boring. Like, nothing happens. If something does happen, it's every once in a while, like once in a blue moon. I say like once a month or something. But other than that, like, you know, that shit does not fucking happen. Like, at all. And people are fucking crazy. I'm about to park right now. I usually park inside one of the apartments because I don't want to get outside the gate like that. So I'm going to park for probably about 5 minutes inside this apartment. And I'm gonna get back with y'all because I won't go to the other apartment complex for another hour. So I'm literally gonna have to sit here and just chill, which is kind of boring for me to show y'all that because I'm most likely just either gonna be staring, quietness, or you know, I'm gonna be on my phone watching videos and watching Netflix and stuff like that. That's why I was mad at that lady fucking complained, because it's like, ain't nobody finna sit here and watch this fucking building for a whole 8 hours straight just staring. Like, come on now, especially if nothing's going on. No, you can't sit here. Like, y'all, if y'all never worked as a security guard or is about their security life, do not speak on it, because people that are security guards look at other people that's not. Like, what is you saying? I just probably gotta save my money, because I did think about it. The last check that I got, I was like, bro, if I ended up quitting this job, Lord have mercy. But they are overworking me like a dog, and it's the fact that I gotta use my own car, which I know some security companies, they allow you to use your own car and you don't have to sit here and pay for so much shit. Like, I gotta pay for my own gas going to 2 different locations. Like, I didn't have to do this before. And my other job, when I was driving around in the security car, you know, they gave me a security gas card. So you just use that, you feel me? You literally just use that, and that's about it. And you can fill up the gas tank. You didn't have to do all this other shit. Like, it's just pointless at this point. In my eyes, it is. But yeah, you guys, enough of the talking or whatever. I'm just gonna go, you know, look at some movies or something. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys at the second location. Hey guys, I'm back. So it has been an hour and it is about 10:58. So I'm gonna drive to my other location so I could be there. It's literally down the street, 2 minutes. So I kind of don't like that because it's not a drive, you know. I can't really do too much. We're not seeing much, but it is what it is. I got this car behind me, like, literally all up on my deck. Lord have mercy. Oof. So now we're at the second location, you guys. Like I said, I don't know the gate code, so I'm gonna have to wait for somebody to come, and then I'm gonna go look around. Both of these are apartments, and I looked at the rent, you guys. Some of the rent is so high at both of these. They're $2,000 a month. What these, like, oh yeah, that's another reason why they probably said that I don't do nothing in my car, because I usually keep the light on when I'm in the car. So, like, because I like to see myself so I can take selfies, you know. Plus YouTube, or if I'm on Instagram Live or something, I like to have the fucking light on. I really just chill. But it's like, ain't nothing going on. Like, look, you guys. Literally, nobody's walking around outside. There's no cars coming in or out the gate. Nothing's going on. I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, and wait until somebody comes so I can go into the gate. Okay, you guys. Like I said, I'm about to get tinted windows. I was gonna get tinted windows last week. I just was too scared because I get really bad anxiety. So I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to people about my tinted window. Okay, guys, so you guys can see this is just me driving around. So I'm about to show y'all usually what I do when I first get to a complex. Now I'm gonna drive around twice. I'm gonna drive around when I get here, and then I also drive around. I look at everything in front of me and stuff like that. I look for people. I see if anything's happening suspiciously. And I go really slow. I go like 5 miles per hour. And I do this when I first get here, and then I do this before I leave, like 20 minutes before I leave. So around like, you know, around the 40 time or 35-minute mark. I don't know where nothing's at around here at all. Only thing I know is certain shit. But that's how you know they didn't train me like that. That's why I'm like, you guys, some stuff is worth it because the amount of pay I get is good for somebody who's not fully trained, but they still know what they're doing, but they don't, you know. And then I'm just sitting in the car, so I don't have to do too much. But yeah, like I'm literally driving around for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I just go sit in the front gate, and I go by the front gate, and then I just chill. Alright, you guys, it's currently 1 a.m. in the morning. Like I said, this is the usual. I just sit outside the front gate, which is right here, and with my strobe light, and I literally just sit here. I literally just sit here like, I'm so serious. And if you don't bring a portable charger, you're fried. I got a portable charger because my outlets are gone. I would recommend, if you do like the night shifts that are at buildings, you guys, hospitals and stuff like that, offices. Like I had this good fucking 9 to 5. I mean, yeah, I had this good 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. job, you guys. At my first job, where I'm just working at an office. Like I'm literally inside of an office, and I get to sit at a desk. I get to go. It had like 4 floors, so I got to go down. I got to check every 4 floors every hour, and I had to go walk around the parking garages. So that shit was so fun because I got to move around and actually do things. But this job, I'm not really doing much. Like I'm not checking the doors, I'm not opening doors, I'm not locking doors, I'm not going to different floors, you know what I'm saying? Like basically doing more of a security job, you know, instead of just looking around and driving around for 5-10 minutes. Like and these apartments are so small. Like they don't have, like, you know how some apartments have buildings at the buildings at the buildings. Like even my apartment complex I stay in, it has up to 40 different buildings. The apartments that I'm assigned to the security guard, you guys, it's like literally like I would say 4 or 5 buildings. Like to these apartments, you literally go in a circle when you enter. You just go straight. It takes you in a circle, and then you just go out. Like literally, it's literally nothing. It's barely any apartment complexes. Like it's not even that many. I would say it's probably like 200, 300 people living in these apartments. It's probably not even that many. It's probably less than that. But that's why, because before y'all come on here and say I'm not doing my job and yada, 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 I was up for the first couple hours. I just wanted to take a 5-minute nap because, like I said, nobody was coming through. And you get tired just sitting over here staring. I'm literally, like, you guys, this whole time I've been on the phone with you. I've been fucking recording. There's no cars. You guys can see. None. Coming in or out. So it'd be like that for an hour straight, sometimes 3 hours straight, where you don't see not one person or not one car or something. You'll be fine throughout the rest of the night because you took a little bit of nap, so your body kind of feels refreshed. You feel me? Like when you're just up and you're just sitting here, like you guys, I'm literally just sitting here with my car on, bro, wasting fucking gas. So when you're just sitting here and you don't got nobody to really talk to, I don't have no coworkers, you guys. It's just me. Like literally, I don't work with nobody. I, you know, literally barely talk to people at my job. And I can't even get into the gate. That's another thing, you guys. Once it hits like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, half the time you can't even get into these damn gates because nobody's coming. Like no car is coming in or out the gate right now. It's just literally quiet. So you literally have to sit just outside the gate, and then half the time the gates to walk around and on the inside is locked. So I don't know. I'm having so many red flags with this job. It's too fucking, I wouldn't say it's too strict for me. I don't mind, but it's too strict for me to be doing all the work. I had to provide my own strobe light. I got to provide my own car, my own gas. You know what I mean? I got to bring my own charger. And then if you got to go pee, you got to go to a gas station and go pee. They don't even have places for you to go, you know, eat your lunch at or anything like that. Go take a break in. Like, that's what I miss. I miss the real security that I used to do, where they had, you know, a office or like a employee room. You can go heat up food and shit. That's another thing. If I bring food here, it's gonna be cold. It's a gas station for everything, which is unsafe as a security officer. You guys feel me? Like, it's just too much to it, honestly. And if I get fired, I get fucking fired, you guys. At the end of the day, for 6 minutes and not one car, 7 minutes, not one car came yet. So it's just so fucked up how people don't understand why security people do end up sleeping on the job sometimes, or like why it seems like they're not doing much. It's because of the boss, bro. It's because of the manager. Like, they're not doing enough. Like, I need stuff with activity, like physical activity, and I realize that. So that's why I said I don't mind not having this job for a long time, just because they're working me to death. Like, I'm getting paid for just sitting here in the car mainly. Like, there's nothing for me to do. I'm not having no human interaction. You feel me? I barely can be on my phone. It's like I'm not talking to nobody. Like, I can't really entertain myself driving around an apartment for 5 minutes. And, you know, it's an apartment complex that's super small. You're not doing much. You're not looking at much. You're going right in and out the gate, right? So it's just a lot of shit to that. It's just like, if I could walk around, you know, on my feet and I could actually do stuff, I feel like it would be fine. But it's the principle of me just sitting in the car. I can't do this. And then my car is an old car, you guys. Eventually my car gonna break down. Like, my car is really, really old, and I don't have time for me working at a fucking apartment all the damn time. Like, I thought working in apartments was cool, but I always told myself as a security officer I would never work in apartments, just because I saw how low apartments get paid, and then you gotta deal with a lot of shit. Like, I could be dealing with crazy people and crackheads and all types of stuff. I'm just in a good ass area, thankfully, but it's the principle of stuff that could happen, and I'm by myself, and then I'm a female. Like, of course I'm gonna be on my phone. I'm a female by myself in my car. Somebody could rob me. Like, nigga, they're not even supposed to approach you late at night. Like, why do you feel the need to want to approach a security guard late at night? Like, these people are fucking crazy. I swear, lunatics out here. Apartment, bro. I'm not gonna go to the security officer unless I needed help, like for real help. Other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and keep going to the fucking security officer for dumbass shit. Like, people talk to me to be snoopy about something. Like, did you hear such and such did something, so you know what happened? I'll be like, no, I don't know what happened within these apartments. Like, y'all need to stop trying to talk to me. It's weird anymore, because it's like, too many people are feeling too confrontational towards me, and I don't like that shit, because it was never like this in my other job. My other jobs, people was always too scared to confront me. Got any tips for me and your security guard? Let me know down below. But I really try to entertain myself in this bitch. I really, really try. It only gets to a certain point where you can't sit here and listen to music. You can't sit here and watch YouTube videos, Netflix. You just get bored of that. And, you know, then eventually after me recording or going on Instagram Live, I get bored of that. So it gets to the point where it's like, what else can I do to entertain myself? I can only walk around so much. Me walking around these apartments, you guys, is only gonna take me 10 minutes because they're so fucking small. No, I don't have time for that. But yeah, you guys, I'm sorry for this video being so long and this rant being so long, but I haven't even talked to you guys in the longest. Y'all just been seeing vlogs back to back, and I haven't been expressing my life or anything about it, and now you guys know. So if you know, then you know. But yeah, you guys gonna come with me when I go get my other job, because I'm really thinking about getting my other one anyways during the day. I really am, because I'm like, bro, I might as well. I might as well. And I would get my other job like right before I go to work, but I don't like working in the afternoon because it be so fucking packed. I don't want to work, you know, where it's so fucking packed all the damn time. So you guys are going to travel with me when I go to apply for another job, because I'm applying to 2 different jobs. So hopefully I get the first one. Once I get the first one, boom, everything's going to be good. Now, the other apartments, the other security job is kind of the same thing. My friend works there, and they told me that they put him at apartments. So hopefully they don't put me at apartments, but they probably will. And the pay is $2 less than this one, so. But the other one got overtime. This one barely has overtime. Like, I have overtime as in if it's an off day, I can work that day. But I can't work like an hour after or nothing like that. So I don't have overtime at this one, but the other one I probably would. So that's why I want to work at the other one during the day and like get off at 3 or 4 or something. So just in case I do work overtime, you know, I got a couple hours to at least rest and chill. And yeah, I get off at like 6 a.m. I told you that, guys. But I leave early. I leave like 20 minutes early. It for the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry, you guys, like I said again, for blasting your ear off with my knowledge and with my irritation. But it's just at the end of the day, bro, these people is weird and I can't deal. I can't. But yeah, I'm gonna update y'all later. Bye.